Hello, welcome to this Fotospeed video on salt printing. Now, salt printing is what we call an alternative process. So it's a process that is over 150 years old and produces really amazing prints. Now the process involves coating a sheet of paper with salt, leaving to dry, and then coating it with silver nitrate to be able to make the paper light sensitive. We then expose this to a negative, and hey presto, we have a salt print. So it usually has a kind of mauve or brown look to it depending on certain things in the process, but it gives this amazing look, and it really takes you back to those early days of photography and how almost simple photography was back then. It's just two processes, a salt solution and silver nitrate, and then exposed in sunlight for around 3, 4, 5 minutes, and you get this lovely print. Okay, so today what I'm going to do is just take you through the process of how we do that, how I go about coating the paper, how I go about exposing it, and what to look out for as well, because there's a few little things we need to look for, and we'll just go through. Now before we get started, just remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, and also click the bell as well so you get notifications of all our upcoming videos and things. The one thing you will need to get and to add to the kit to make your salt printing is ammonium solution. Now this can be usually sourced off online, off the internet, but it is a vital part as we do need to mix this with the silver nitrate to create this solution to make everything light sensitive. So it's worth just bearing that in mind before you start this process. Okay, so before we start, there's one thing we need to do, which is actually on the computer, which is print our negative. And here we are. Now, I just printed this one just in Photoshop. I just inverted using the invert tool and just printed this out here, just adjusting the curves very slightly just so I get a little bit more contrast in there, a little bit kind of bit darker as well, just so we've got that nice tone in there as well. So that's one of the first things we need to do, is just print this negative out so we've got it, and then we just keep it safe. But the next part is to coat the paper. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is apply the salt solution to the paper, which I'm doing here. I'm just going all the way across it, just with a paintbrush that I got, just make sure it's nice and clean, but just going across horizontally and vertically, just to make sure I've got the whole paper coated with salt solution. Now the next thing I need to do is add ammonium to the silver nitrate. So I'm just adding it drop by drop here, just so I can make the silver nitrate go a dark colour that you'll see in a minute. And I just keep adding it until it goes a dark shade of maroon, kind of blackish. And then, now I keep adding drops of ammonium to make it go back to clear as well. So it's gone black now, and now I'm just going to make it go clear. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is apply the silver nitrate solution to the paper. Now we've waited for the salt solution to dry, so now we're just going to apply a coat of the silver solution on top of that salt. And now when the salt and the silver get together, they react and make the paper light sensitive. Now I'm just going to do another coat here as well. In between here I waited for the paper to dry, and now I am just applying a second coat of silver. Now I'm putting the paper to one side after I finish this just to dry, and it has to be completely dry. Now the next thing we need to do is load our contact frame here. You can use a piece of perspex or glass and a piece of wood and just clamp them together. I've got a nice contact frame here, and I'm just going to put the paper on top of my negative, so it's emulsion side down in this case, so the sun will shine through the negative onto the paper. The next thing I do is I'm going to take this negative outside and expose it to the sun. Now this exposure can vary, so as you'll see here, I'm just checking the back of the frame every 2 minutes, just to make sure I'm getting the correct exposure here and it doesn't go a little bit too over. And you also notice here that you'll see the emulsion actually go a little bit, well, quite a bit dark as it's exposing as well. So once it's ready, what we need to do is we need to put it into a wash. Okay, so we wash this print in the first wash in just running water, just to get all the excess silver off of this print. Now once the water's running clear, we pop it into a salt solution wash as well, just a little bit of the salt solution in some water, and we give that a wash for about a couple of minutes just to make sure we've got all that silver off there as well. And the final process we need to do is to pop the print into the stabilizer, and this will fix the print for us. Now there are different stabilizers in the kit. There's actually 3, each one of them giving a slightly different final color to the print. I picked the first stabilizer, stabilizer number 1, which will give a slightly maroon kind of finish to the print, which looks absolutely lovely. Now once we have left it in this bath for about 10 minutes, I would then take it off, give it another wash, and then I would leave the print to dry. So there we are, and here is our print here, looking absolutely great. Now I did 2 prints here, as you may have noticed. I've got one that's slightly more kind of magenta-y and one a little bit darker in there as well, just to try and bring out a little bit more detail and things. So both are absolutely fine. It just shows how different this salt printing process can be from print to print. You may get a dark print, you may get a lighter print, and that can vary on the exposure and also the amount of silver you put on the paper as well. So really fantastic process. I have to say I have really enjoyed doing these. So I hope I've inspired you to go out and do some alternate process, be it salt printing, a gyrotype or cyanotype. And please, any questions you have on it at all, please don't hesitate to give me a call. And also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. As always, just hit that subscribe button to get all the videos and updates as well that we're doing on here. Right, so I will see you again next time.